Your boy Hennythemoor reporting live from the liquor store. And you know I got the one and only Mr. Nefarious, landlord from Alabama, in the building with me, man. Now we may or may not get a guest appearance by the 1,000-year-old Cowboys fan, West Coast Cowboy, because I'm gonna keep melting him at his age now. But we're gonna rock out as Cowboys Uncut. We combine our Cowboys powers, and we're bringing you the most sensational Cowboy. Hey, Queen Cowboy ain't let us make it. She said late as hell. Listen, we are on colored people time because we are colored people. So please,
I'll take accountability for it today. It was my fault, Queen. So I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Listen, it's always landlord's fault, but we're not going to throw him.
That's
on the
not
bus
true,
any
but
further.
okay.
But what's good with y'all though, man? Let me show some love to everybody in the chat box so far. My boy Justin Kitchen already helping us practice manifestation with the 6 trophies. My boy 434 Cowboy, I see you. Let me see who else in here. Desmond Ironman, aka Tony Stark. Bruce got the toxic juice that ran around 6 times. Got the 6 running man in the building. Raymond Silas says hello. What's good with you, man? I appreciate you. Kelvin Hicks in the building. Miss Regina Green in the building. Thank you for the love and the support. Charlie Jones, Lawrence Moore. Salute to all y'all good people for sliding through and showing love to the platforms. And listen, I know that y'all probably been working all day. Well, I got a little bit more work for y'all to do, right? I think there's a little bit more work for y'all to do real quick, man. First and foremost, when you slide on over here, man, hit that like button, right? Make sure you slide over here, hit that like button. The more likes that you get on the platform, the more that, it helps the platform, it helps promote it. Like, if you're on YouTube, the more likes on a YouTube video, the more YouTube gonna put it in front of an audience. So you got love for Hennythemoor, you got love for Landlord from Alabama. Make sure y'all hit them like buttons, man. It's free and it goes a long way in improving the quality of the content, and it just helps with the exposure. Secondly, after you hit that like button, make sure you spin right back around and hit the share button. Right? The more times you share it, the more eyeballs this content get in front. And in the liquor store, we are practicing manifestation. Because the Dallas Cowboys need all the help they can get. Let's be honest with it. So we need some good luck, good mojo. We're trying to manifest that 6th championship. So share the content 6 times if you ain't did so far, man. Share the content 6 times. If you drop emojis, drop 6 of them things, man. Just like my, yeah. And then last but not least, we are finna play the Los Angeles Rams this week. So if you slap the shit out of a Rams fan, and I know there's probably still folks on that bandwagon. You win a Super Bowl, your bandwagon is full to the brim with imaginary fans. So I know you can find you one and slap the shit out of them. And if you do,
I ain't seen that but Cowboy fans out there, but
hey, it be like that. It be like that. Hey, but hey, if you do that for your boy, I will be able to give you half off on all the merchandise inside the liquor store. And hey, listen. Landlord might be able to cut you a deal over there in the trap as well, man. So he missed
15, man. 2 for 15, man.
From the crack smoke.
Hey, let me shout out to my people over here real quick. Shout out to Jeremy Silas and Common Sense Lab, to them members, man, and shout out to everybody else rocking. Raymond Silas, Queen Cowboy, John Cofield, Kelvin Hicks, Miss Regina Green with the green, Lawrence Moore, Charlie Jones, Lexington Wren, Tracy Harris, Willie T, No Cap Podcast, the notorious one. I like that name. And Trade Stover, Confident Cowboy fan. What's happening with everybody rocking, man? Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's go, man.
Indeed, let's get it, man. Let's get it. John Cofield, what's up with you, man?
What's happening?
So, let's talk about some news real quick, and then we'll jump into this Dallas Cowboys versus Rams. Speaking of the Rams game, shout out to Dallas Cowboy legend DeMarcus Ware. They're finally going to be putting him into the Ring of Honor during the halftime ceremony on Sunday, right? So this is another thing to look forward to. As you know, DeMarcus Ware, the Dallas Cowboys all-time sack leader, Hall of Famer, multi-time All-Pro, multi-time Pro Bowler, gold jacket. He was like that, right? And listen, when I respect Lawrence Taylor as a player, but DeMarcus Ware is who people should be comparing Micah Parsons to, man. Like, forget Lawrence Taylor. I know he's great, but like we have our own greats that Micah Parsons is walking in the footsteps of. So salute to DeMarcus Ware, one of the best pass rushers in league history, getting his flowers from the organization to put him on the map.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, you said it though, man. I got the chance to meet him this off season, man. He's a great guy, and so he seems very, very humble, man. And he took time out to talk to me and holler at me. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Can't wait to see the ceremony they got for him. And Jerry, you could just slide Jimmy right on and like right behind him if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we ain't got nothing but space and opportunity, Jerry. That's all we got. What you think, him?
Man, I believe that to be the case too. And no, for Niner, I ain't forgot. I just ain't got around to it. Like on my wife's birthday this weekend, it's gonna be our anniversary this upcoming weekend. So I've been busy. I ain't forgot about that. About that one particular bet. For this 49ers hat. So
G White, I ain't going to the game, but I might be a part of the festivities. It's the classic for Birmingham out here. So this one of the biggest days of our year. This weekend, the Magic City Classic. So it's going down. It's going down.
And Adam Sindacue, salute to you for the $5. Oh, this is Lendoria Strings. Okay. Salute to you, man. Thank you for the $5 raffle entry, man. If y'all want to be like Lendoria Strings and improve your odds of winning the Dallas Cowboy jersey, the copy of Madden 24 or the Dallas Cowboys bobblehead, all you got to do is hit the Cash App or the Super Chat.
Salute.
Indeed.
But yeah, you were talking about the D Ware being inducted into the Ring of Honor. He just got in the Hall of Fame. So yeah, it's big business over there, man. And we probably let him go a little early too, looking in hindsight, because he still had a little left in the tank. Jerry kind of let him go, but he went over there and got him a ring. Hey, it is what it is. I'm happy for him.
I'm super happy for him.
Then he out of Troy. He went to Troy, the college in my home state too. He went to Troy. So
I had no idea that's where Troy is.
Troy is in Alabama. Yeah,
I never knew that shit.
Yeah. He went to high school in Auburn. Yeah, so he's an Alabama product. So
okay.
Salute to D Well.
Salute to D Ware. I didn't know you was a country boy, man. I thought you was like from California or something. Okay.
Yeah, he's super country out here in Troy, Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So again, like let's go ahead and talk about these Los Angeles Rams versus the Dallas Cowboys. And listen, it seems like every time I get up here talking about this, I always say it's like
we talk about something else, don't it? Oh, okay.
Like when I bring up the Dallas Cowboys playing, like it seems like every game was a must-win game when we talk about the grand scheme of where we need trying to go as a team, seeding and everything else. So let me show y'all a way too early playoff picture right now. Right, I got a way too early playoff picture coming right now, man.
Shout out to the members. Shout out to Top Montana sliding in, man. What's happening?
Salute to my boy, man. But yeah, man. So right now, man. Of course, the Eagles are the 1 seed, meaning the Dallas Cowboys are a wild card because only one team can win the division, and they are the one leading the division right now. So if everything stays the same as it is,
which it won't.
Right. The Dallas Cowboys will be playing the 49ers out the gate going to San Francisco because they are the 3 seed. We're the 6 seed. Right now, Detroit is the 2nd seed, and it looks like Tampa Bay is the 7th seed. And then if you go down to the 4th seed, it's the Falcons playing the Seattle Seahawks. Now, we all know there's not many games separating anybody. The Seahawks are 1 game behind they're 1 game behind the 49ers for their division. 49ers are 5-2, the Seahawks are 4-2, so you never know how that shakes out. Cowboys still play the Eagles twice, right? So nothing is settled at all. But I do want to point out, the importance of winning these games, right? If you lose to the Los Angeles Rams, you will fall to 1-3 against the NFC. You already lost a game to the Cardinals. You've already lost a game to the 49ers. If you were to lose again to the Los Angeles Rams, your odds of winning the NFC are slim to none. Like, even if you win your division, like, odds of being the 1 seed are damn near out the window. You still play the Eagles twice. You still play the Detroit Lions. You still play the Seattle Seahawks. And then, of course, I know the Commanders are not a great team, but hey, they're a divisional opponent. You still play the Commanders twice and the New York Giants again. So you cannot afford to lose this game. In one, keeping pace with the Eagles, and two, you cannot afford to lose this game for playoff seeding. So, like,
that's all true. Even though it's early, these games still matter because they can come back to bite you in the behind if you don't execute, if you don't handle business. So, yeah, that's a good job right there.
Yeah, indeed. And think about it. You already done burnt up your cushion when you went out there and lost to the Arizona Cardinals. You lost your cushion in this. Yeah. Instead of you should have been 2-1 in the NFC. You could have, because of that, you damn near have to sweep the Eagles at this point.
And then the Eagles lost to an AFC opponent. Just like the 49ers, they lost one to an NFC, one to an AFC. So they still got less losses in the NFC than you do. So, yeah.
Exactly. So listen, I know it's always too early to look at the playoffs at week 7, but all these games matter because, I want y'all to understand what's going on. So at the end of the year, it doesn't blindside us. Like, damn, we're only gonna be a wild card. Like, damn, we didn't get this tiebreaker. Damn, why we gotta go here? Why we gotta go? Because
I think we'll win the division though this year. I think we'll win the division. Philly looks strong, but I don't think they is as strong as they look. I just don't. And I think the Cowboys got their number. So we gotta prove that when we play them. But that's the way I'm feeling.
But yeah, but this is another thing you gotta also think about. That's why I say games like the Los Angeles Rams are must wins. Even if you sweep the Eagles, right? If they don't lose another game except for the 2 against us, they only got 3 losses.
True.
I can't depend on nobody else to go out there and whoop them.
You gotta do your own job. Yeah.
Yeah, so as it stands right now, mathematically, the Dallas Cowboys still control their own destiny. If we win out, regardless of what the Eagles do, we would have beat them twice. We would have had the better record, right? So at that point, we can be the 1 seed. We can be the divisional winners. But if we don't win out, we leave a bunch of stuff to chance. Even if you sweep the Eagles and you drop 1 or 2 games you have no business dropping, or you lose to the Dolphins, or you lose to the Buffalo Bills, then it's still going to mess around and be the Eagles division to win. And salute to the original people for the raffle entry as well, man. Thank you for the love and support.
Shout out to the original people, man. Always showing love. We appreciate you, sir.
He said, can anybody tell me why they can't call plays for CD consistently? Damn near every wide receiver 1 in the league. Some numbers too got more. I went through the list. What happened?
Hold on. Shout out to Miss Regina Green with the $100 cash out. We appreciate you, Miss Regina. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Indeed, and I appreciate you for the $100 you sent yesterday as well, Miss Green. So I appreciate you for the support and showing love because you was a real one.
Regina. We really need that. We appreciate that.
Yes, you definitely keep the lights on all these platforms, and we appreciate you for the love.
Don't think it goes overlooked. We appreciate you. We really do.
Mm-hmm.
But what was you about that was a good point for you to make that this early because we don't want to be thinking about it later and be like, man, we should have did this and we should have did that. We really let you know the importance of these games right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to know this right now. We don't want those Jacksonville games to bite us in the behind like they did last year, or the Green Bay game to bite us in the behind like they did last year. We need to actually win the games that we're supposed to win. And, the Cowboys been doing a good job of that as of late, winning the games they supposed to win. Mm-hmm. And then we'll lose a game like a big game every now and then. So would you rather have a team that do that or the opposite way? Because that's what the 49ers look like. They win the big games, but they lose the small games. So what you think about that? Because there ain't no way they supposed to lose to the Browns or to Minnesota like that.
I'm gonna put it like this, man. Like the Dallas Cowboys are like that. Because we win a majority of our big games. Like the game, like Christmas Eve was a huge game. Even though we lost the previous week to the Jaguars and it diminished it slightly, like we were still playing for the division week 17.
That was a big game. You're right.
Yeah, so that was a big game. Going on the road to Minnesota when they only had one loss, because they were a top seeded NFC team last year. That was a big game.
In the middle though, ain't it? We kind of in the middle of it, because we lose some games that we don't supposed to lose, and then we win big games too. So it's kind of like in the middle.
But I think every team is like that, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, because listen, even the Eagles last year, they had no business losing to the Commanders with what was the boy named Taylor Heineke? They lost to Taylor Heineke in them last year. But people be forgetting that. You know what I'm saying? So like they also have lost games they had no business losing to. Hell, they lost a game they had no business losing to this year when they lost against the Jets.
True.
Like every team has F-ups. I know that it's just highlighted more with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, even bad teams got NFL players. At the end of the day, so if
they got great ones too.
Yeah. Because listen, even the Jets, they got all pros everywhere. Only a 3-3 team. You look at the Arizona Cardinals. They're not a great team, but they got a Pro Bowl running back. They got a number one in Hollywood Brown. Rondale Moore is one of the fastest wide receivers in the league. Right, they got old veteran Zach Ertz. They got players. They're just not a good team. They're not a good conglomerate, but they got good individual players.
True.
So sometimes a good individual player might show their ass and help you win a game.
Yeah, it's any given Sunday. That's why, look, the people who really evaluating these teams, that's why I tell you, don't discredit your team for a win though, because it be the same people. You can't have it both ways. You can't tell me it's any given Sunday and then all these good teams losing to these bad teams. But when the Cowboys beat a bad team or a bad team, it don't matter. No, the win matters, bro. It don't matter what fashion is in. It is hard to win football games in the National Football League. It is. Man. So don't discredit your team when they go and get you a W, because we know how challenging it is. Just as sure as we can go out here and beat the Rams by 35 points, we can lose by 3 to the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how crazy the NFL is. So don't discredit that. Don't overlook your opponents either. You gotta have that appropriate fear. Like my boy Pop, this is the first game of the year. We finna smack up the Mavericks. Like, that's Henny team. We finna smack up the Mavericks. That's NBA talk.
We are not gonna fold. You know what I'm saying, Luka?
But you get what I'm saying.
Man, Luka gonna have a triple double.
And with an L on the back.
Hell nah, big old.
I can't wait to see him and Wemby going up against each other though.
Man, Wemby gonna get
his
nobody, ankles too.
I don't think nobody can take it. Like, I don't think nobody can take him out the dribble, bro. He too long.
Man, listen, that man gonna get snatched back so quick. He gonna fall all the way back to France.
Hey, him checking Kyrie. I hope Kyrie don't break his ankles.
Man, he gonna have that man. He gonna be out for the season. He gonna cross that boy over so hard.
Hey, Wemby, now that I think about it,
don't check Kyrie. Pass him off.
Don't check Kyrie, please.
For the love of God, he's already dead.
Kyrie might hurt somebody out there. I ain't got time for that. Man. But yeah, man, you right about that though. You right about that.
Hey, real quick, salute to Taiwan for the $5 super sticker. He dropped a video game controller that jumps up and down excitedly. But we are also excited for the game as well, my boy.
Yes, sir.
So, hey, and that also got you a raffle entry, Ty. So thank you for the love and support. If y'all want to be like my brother and improve your odds of winning one of the 3 prizes, all you got to do is hit the Cash App or the Super Chat with $5. You'll get entered.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you, Mr. Taiwan. But yeah, man. So when out of this Rams game, what matchups do you got? Any matchups that's concerning or that you just got an eye on? What matchups that spark your interest in this game?
Boy, I brought graphics, dog.
Let's do it then.
Yeah, I'm not like real artistic or no shit like that.
Let's do it big.
I put some stuff together. I got Canva. All right,
but hold on, wait a minute. Before you stand on me, who put you on that though? Who gave you the plug?
My boy, you.
Oh, okay. Put some respect on it.
I ain't gonna disrespect you. And hey, Taiwan also sent you a $5 super sticker. It's a character saying "You rock" while
Appreciate
showing
you,
their
Mr.
pump biceps. So that's somebody flexing like we're gonna
Yeah,
flex
they
on the
flexing on
ring.
them haters. Yeah, appreciate you, Mr. Taiwan.
So let's
Really
put that into perspective for who we're going up against.
Shout out
So
to Columbus Hill sliding in them members. Go ahead.
salute to Columbus Hill, man. That's love. But hey, passing offense. This is their passing offense. You see Matthew Stafford, Texas boy, by the way. And listen, I know he's not the same Matthew Stafford, but I always want to show love and respect for Matthew, because if he was not playing in Detroit for 1,000 years, like people, like he would probably be like a sure first ballot Hall of Famer with the talent that he has. Because the man, he done threw for like 60,000 damn yards.
That just show you how drastically going to the wrong place can handle somebody's career. AKA my boy Bryce Young look like, but you know.
Man, listen, they could listen. This man was Patrick Mahomes before there was a Patrick Mahomes with
True.
the way they talked about his arm talent. There were
He been
folks
playing forever too, though,
bro. Do you remember
he
like
been playing so long?
2008? I think it was like 2008 he came to the league or some shit like that.
It sounds crazy that he's still in the league.
That's
Like I don't know why
years.
it sounds like he been playing longest Brady or something. Like he been playing a long time, bro. Like what the reason it feels super long to me, I remember like at maybe by my second or third job, he was coming out of Georgia playing. So it's like that's been a long time to me, bro. That's been a very long time, sir.
Yeah, he came out in 2009, dog.
That's a long time, bro.
He been in the league about 15, 16 years, some shit like that.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy though? Like they
my
said,
son was born in 08.
Damn, how old
That's
your son?
my oldest.
14?
Yeah.
So he been in the league 15. He been in the league 15 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But hey, you remember coming out? They said that if they allowed high school to NFL, they said he was ready. That's how hard they said this man was.
Yeah. He was that dude.
He was
look, he got some terrible memories from us too, man. I never forget that fake spike. That was dope.
On the goal line, he just dove over.
Man, that was so
he was
dope.
balling, man.
That was so dope. I can't even hate on him on that because I don't think I ever seen that before. At that time, I don't know if I ever seen that.
Man, and listen, imagine if the Dallas Cowboys sucked bad enough to get Matthew Stafford back in the day, and we had Dez Bryant and everybody else. Just imagine.
Ridiculous, man. Matthew was a baller, but like it's just he was in the wrong environment, and he was never gonna get his props. He never had the real team, but he did have Megatron.
He had Megatron.
And some people look at him like, how you couldn't win with that dude? But hey, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could find my tweet. I think I tweeted this, but no lie. The year that they got Matthew Stafford over there, I said, man, we done messed up and gave Sean McVay a quarterback. I said this. Swear to God. And next time you know they won a Super Bowl. No lie.
Same year.
No lie.
So
I'm gonna have to pull my receipt. Like I said this the same year.
But hey, you weren't wrong. Everybody felt like he was an upgrade over Jared Goff, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But as of today, they're not playing real good football. So
he's not that same guy.
So let's see. There's 6 in total passing yards, right? 1,772. This is actually minus the sack yardage. So he's thrown for like 1,900 yards, but like what he's accredited for is 1,772 because he's been sacked 1,000 times.
Yeah.
All right, 7 in passing yards per game. So they flinging this shit around. 253 yards a game. And real quick, salute to the Notorious. He said Zach Martin versus Aaron Donald. Who you got? I got to rock with Zach Martin. He my boy.
I'm riding with my guy, man. I'm riding with my guy.
Hey, this is the only time I'm gonna say we like our guys.
Yeah, I like my guys. Yeah, I'm on my Steven. I like my guys.
Hey, I like that. I'm on my Steven. We like our guys.
I'm on my Steven, man. I ain't lying.
So yardage, like the overall passing yardage and passing yards per game is good. It's when you look at the efficiency stats, is where like, oh, these boys ain't shit.
Wait a minute, before we move, I gotta make this joke.
Go ahead.
And Donna couldn't see Connor Williams, Notorious. So what you think? What you think he gonna do with Zach Martin? What you think? Hey, that was his arch nemesis. Like it didn't even. That was the most awkward rivalry ever. You know what I'm saying? Like Connor wouldn't even like that, but when he played Aaron Donald, he was just smacking him around a lot of the time. So
That probably what got that boy that contract with the Bills, dog.
Yeah, man, he was a formidable foe against Aaron Donald, bro. I don't know about nobody else, but he used to take it to Aaron Donald. Like, no, think about it. I'm gonna knock on wood, but
hold on, let me do the thing.
Yeah, knock on wood. But Aaron ain't never really got off on us before tonight. I mean, before this game. I'm gonna just say that he never really had that game where we was like, man, I'm sick of AD. He never did, because Connor Williams used to be kind of, doing a good job against him.
I agree with you on that, man. But peep this out, though, man. They got 7 passing touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Does that sound great? Well, all right, they're 30th in the entire league in completion percentage. They're not even completing 60% of their passes right now, which is strange because they're in a West Coast offense like we are. For comparison, Dak Prescott is 4th in the league in completion percentage. This man is 30th. So I'm not really sure what the hell going on. I don't know if it's schematic, because they got good outside receivers and they got a good slot in Cooper Kupp. I like Pakuka, whatever the fuck his name. God forgive me.
Cool. I don't know his first name right now, but I know his last name is Nakua.
Duke Nukem, whatever his name is.
Nakua.
He's Samoan. He's Samoan.
I don't know why I felt like I was supposed to do that after. Hey, y'all, don't blame me. It felt right. He a Hawaiian dude or something?
He's actually Samoan and Hawaiian.
Okay. That makes sense.
He's every islander you ever thought about.
Them dudes always be good, right? Like, man, I don't know what it is. That might sound racist, but it's in a good way. Like, when you get a Hawaiian or a Samoan player, them dudes be good, man.
For no reason.
They don't never be sorry, like, ever.
Hey, old boy that had the imaginary girlfriend in the pan out.
Talking about the linebacker, right?
Linebacker.
Yeah. Tay or something like that.
Hey, he said Duke Nukem was that shit. That boy was hard. He ain't lying though. Duke Nukem was hard. All right, but hey, so he also been sacked 18 times. When you compare that to other players, the boy in Washington got sacked 40 times already.
Talking about Howell?
Sam Howell been sacked 40 times already. Like he on the verge of death.
Like, he ain't gonna make it out of his rookie year, whatever this is, second year.
The Notorious said he's Hawaiian and Mexican. That's love right there, man.
Oh, I know you a gangster. Hey,
man.
That's why your name is Notorious. It makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. No, that boy put work in, damn it.
That boy hard.
And they're also not scoring a bunch of points. 22.1 points per game, 16th. So they're middle in the pack and scoring points.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts about the numbers that we just looked at?
It's interesting that he got sacked 18 times and then he still got a bad completion percentage. But I think it's more of McVay, his philosophy. Like, he's still creative and stuff, but he wanna run and gun. He wanna push the ball down the field. That's what he wanna do. And he's gonna put emphasis on his wide receivers. And that might not necessarily result in a win. That's what it is. Know what I'm saying? Like, Nachua might have about 10 catches. Know what I'm saying? But they still get beat by 2 touchdowns. Know what I'm saying? And they specialize. I mean, they featuring him.
They done assassinated my boy.
Who, me?
So you been froze for a second.
Am I back? Am I good?
Yep.
Am I good?
And Action Pal, I ain't gonna say the numbers that don't mean nothing. Because remember, the game we lost against the Arizona Cardinals. The only thing they were good at was running the football. And how did they beat us? They ran for 222 yards. Yep. So, I'm never.
The Rams don't want to run like that.
I mean, when Sean McVay first got here, that's what he wanted to do. He built his offense on the stretch run and the play action offense.
Believe it or not, though, he'll run against us.
He'll run against us. I'm sure he will.
Run against us.
Another good thing, though, is I ain't gonna say good. I don't want nobody to be hurt, but their primary running back is on IR. They called what that boy named Kennedy, some shit like that. I forget the boy name.
Yeah.
But they brought back up Darrell Henderson, who was their starting running back from their practice squad. So we'll be playing Darrell Henderson.
He run pretty hard though.
He run hard, but like you said, so I understand what you're saying. And listen, the numbers also say that they will move the ball between the 20s, though. Action, because like you said, they got Nakua, they got Cooper Kupp. They are a top passing team in terms of yardage. They move the ball between the 20s. They just don't score touchdowns.
They like to
Like us,
Utilize
sorta.
the middle of the field too.
Yeah, I mean
They do a lot of slants and a lot of digs and stuff like that. They like to be in the middle of the field.
yeah, they want a West Coast offense just like we do. You know,
Yeah.
that's really why I'm confused why Matthew Stafford shit looks so jacked up. I don't know that Matthew trying to do too much. I don't know they're trying to overcompensate for not being a great running offense right now, but I don't know. That's a very good conversation to have.
It's crazy how different these West Coast offenses can look. Like if I was Mike McCarthy, I'd just be taking notes from the Chiefs and Miami. Do you see some of the plays Miami doing over there?
Bro, I said this
Man,
on my show
Miami
yesterday.
is going crazy, bro.
I said this on my show yesterday. Y'all, you run the same offense. There's way too many good West Coast teams in the NFL for you not to be stealing plays.
Yeah. And then San Francisco, West Coast too, right?
Yeah, San Francisco are West Coast offense. The Chiefs are a West Coast offense. The
Miami.
Rams are a West Coast offense. Miami runs some West Coast principles. Green Bay, you know, I know they're not having a good year right now, but the boy that replaced you in Green Bay runs a West Coast system.
Yeah. Jordan Love. Oh, you talking about the OC?
Yeah, their head coach run a West Coast system. Jordan Love's struggling too, but you know, that's probably the biggest part of it.
Yeah, we gotta get home on Stafford though. If we rattle him early, like Notorious said, he'll give you a couple of interception opportunities. Look for DeRon Bland to get him one this game, maybe two.
I mean, yeah,
I'm calling it.
Cause listen, man, who's on the offensive line gonna stop Michael?
Nobody. And then I know this is when the gunsling, this the bad side of the gunslinger mentality, because Matthew's a gunslinger now. He'll sling it. No matter where it's at, he'll try almost any throw. And that's what gets you in trouble. Because Duran ain't giving up much separation. And a lot of people gonna still try to keep trying them, and he gonna keep making them look stupid, because you might as well write up Duran Bland for at least one interception. Cause look, he throwing it to both of his wide receivers. Yep. I like Gilly on Cup, but give me Duran Bland on the chore. That's how I want to do it. I want that. I like that matchup.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I think whatever his name is, whatever. Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem is a little bit more explosive than Cooper Kupp is, in my opinion, especially with Cooper Kupp just coming off of an injury. So, you know, you're probably right. Put Gilly on Kupp. But that is one thing, because Kupp plays in the slot. So whoever is on Kupp got to go to the slot.
Yeah.
So can Gilly at this age play in the slot?
Gilly didn't travel. He didn't travel. He traveled a couple of games this year. Not to say that it was just, you know, top tier stellar performance, but he has the capability. He can travel.
We'll see. I want to see how they actually handle that. Because right now, because I don't know if they're going to flip him. Because right now, your slot corner is Jordan Lewis. So I don't really know. I want Jay Lou on Cooper Kupp. I ain't going to lie to you. So they're going to have to.
I'd rather have somebody who at least have
hold on. Action pass said he said Kupp gonna cook that man. He said don't do that.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that, Action.
Well, listen,
you remember that? But look though, I wasn't never in that camp saying Gilly was the number one DB. You remember they were trying to diss my boy Trey early in the year saying this stuff, and now we see the real. What gave me the hubris to say this defense was him was Gilly at cornerback 2. Not one.
And Trey being 1.
Yes, not one. If
with
you give me Gilly against your second wide receiver, I feel great about that. Against your number 1, I think he can hold up.
Yeah, I think DeRon Bland is hands down cornerback 1 right now. And because of the way DeRon Bland is playing, we just need to go out there and find another slot corner. Because, I don't think that Jordan Lewis will be the long-term solution for us.
DP said it should be an Izzy game. Who you want Izzy on, DP? Because I don't like Izzy on no Cup either. Izzy need a big slot. Know what I'm saying? In my opinion. I think he can do good, but
Cooper Kupp is a big slot. That man like 6'3".
He looks small though. I don't know what it is.
Cooper Kupp is big as fuck. Hold on.
But I don't look at him as a slow one though. He a little too crafty. He crafty with it.
Yes, this man is 6'2".
Man, I don't know why he looks small. I don't know.
You know why he looks small.
Well, don't do that.
Nah, I'm playing.
Don't be like that. Oh no.
All right, so this is the Ram rushing offense right now. So as of right now, they're 13th in rushing yardage, and remember, they were 13th with their leading running back. So the Darrell Henderson just got back in the lineup. He just started back getting snaps last week. He was on the practice squad. He said Bland on Cup, Jordan on Atwell, and Gilly on Puka.
Man, I don't like that. I don't like Gilly on Puka though.
I don't like, and really, I'm glad you brought up Atwell, because that is the one. That's the one guy with speed on their team. I really don't want Jordan Lewis on his ass either, because Jordan Lewis can't move like that.
We just make sure we keep a safety over the top or something. They wide receivers gonna give us some issues, man. Without Trey, it's gonna be. We just gotta
if
stop.
They got time to throw. If he
I'm
has
about
time
to say
to throw,
we gotta stop these big plays. Don't let no big plays happen to result in a touchdown, because they might get a big 20, 30-yard catch, 40-yard catch, or some crazy stuff. But don't give up a touchdown. Like, don't give up a touchdown on a big play. Make them earn them touchdowns.
So 15th in rushing attempts, they got 184, middle of the pack. 15th in rushing yards per game, 111.8, so basically 112. So they're a middle of the pack rushing team. But again, it's not like we're a juggernaut run defense, right?
I about to say they ain't. Well, I keep saying that people change they play, just like San Francisco was playing zone all year, and then they play the Cowboys and play man. People adjust their game plan when they play us. So even though they not, like I was just about to say, they don't run the ball like that, they gonna run against us. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
They're gonna try. And I will say this about my run defense in their defense, because I know they're not graded out great. They stopped the run in 4 games. They just were awful in 2. Like, they were so awful in 2, the numbers were skewed, because they gave up 222 in one and 170 some in another one. So like those 2 games, you gave up then at 500 yards on the ground. So your shit don't look good.
What you think about doubling one on? 681 boy kind of came with a decent little, because he was like, you got to limit something. Yeah, that's true. But they use Nachua like he a number 1. So I mean, if you double him, they gonna use Cup like a number 1, because they do that too. So I don't know. That's gonna be interesting. I don't know if you could just take something away like that. That's why they got 2 good receivers now.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this, man. Some teams don't put their best corner on the best wide receiver. Some teams put their best corner on the second receiver and they double the one.
Mm-hmm.
So you could do that and see how it works. I think it's a change in Dan Quinn's defensive philosophy, because he usually like to just go straight across the board, man, with that aggressive ass coverage. He like playing cover 1 with a robber, or a cover 1 with an extra blister sometimes. But I don't know, man. Like, since Trayvon Diggs ain't here, I think they should probably zone up a little bit more at times.
Do you think Dan Quinn have a little too much confidence in his guys? Maybe Al Harris? Because I ain't never seen us give nobody that kind of respect to the point where we didn't seen Dan Quinn for how many seasons? 3. I ain't never seen us double nobody like that. Like, okay, man, we manning up on you and we got 2 DBs over here, or like we finna roll coverage on you all night. We don't really do that. Dan Quinn typically do like cover 1 and man, like that's what he do. So maybe it's time for him to, without Trey especially. With Trey, I can't blame you. With Trey, I can't blame you to say, okay, I like my guys against whoever. I can't blame you. Even with Anthony Brown last year.
Mm-hmm.
But now without Trey, you might have to consider different, ways to attack this.
He said, look up. Cooper Kupp had like 2 targets, had like 2 catches last game. But Cooper Nua ass had like 10 or some shit like that. So,
they using Nachua like he's a number 1. He got more targets than CD. I just told he got 82 targets right now.
All right, so let's see, because he is right. Like, Kupp had 2 good games coming out. He had 8 catches for 118 against the Eagles.
I forgot Kupp just came back from injury too. We got to put that context in now.
So he had 7 catches for 148 against the Cardinals, and then he had 2 catches for 29 against the Steelers. So like I say,
Yep.
he's not doing bad, but at the same time, like I'm not finna lose sleep about a team that can't get into the end zone. Like they might be able to move it in between the 20s. Like I have no doubt they can get yardage, but like I don't know. I feel very confident in this game. Like I'm sure they can get off. Like I'm sure they can get off, and I'm sure even with them getting off, we can still win by 10 points.
Yeah. I see a big game from Bland. I see them because they gon' throw. They're not gonna shy away from trying to get they like receivers the ball. So that's gonna be a lot of opportunity for Bland. Cause Bland, you gonna get him a couple times, but he might get you a couple times. Like I love him like that.
I agree. He remind me of Trey a little bit. Man.
He really do, man. Cause they play basically the same way, but they ain't the same body type. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely got the same mentality. Cause like if you catch on Bland have an attitude about it. Like I promise y'all gotta watch film. This is why I'm so high on him. You watch a little film on Bland, man. When he get a catch caught on him, Bland be kind of like he'll slam you the next time he get like he want you to feel it like, bro. It ain't going like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, hey, you gonna earn the next catch on me. Like he take it personal. Like MJ for sure. He takes it personal. And when you see somebody who care that much about it, you know that they not playing. Like they for real. They for real about this. Man, so hey, with the future is bright for young Deron Bland, man. I'm telling y'all, we got lucky for this.
No, Action Pal. Last time I felt highly confident was the Chargers game. I came here to talk big boy shit about the Chargers. he said last time I was highly confident was Arizona. he said last time you were highly confident was Arizona. Hey man, I'm highly confident every game.
Yeah.
So I've been highly confident 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's any given Sunday, any given Sunday.
Because listen, there's always a path to victory for your team. It just is the team gonna do the shit. Because listen, we came out and we laid out, especially the content creators, we came out and we laid out a very good plan for the Dallas Cowboys to beat the 49ers, and they ain't do shit. Like they ain't do shit we told them to do. They did not establish the run. They ain't attack them boys deep. They didn't do nothing.
The Minnesota basically had the same game plan that everybody was telling them to do. Mm-hmm. Like that's why I got on my show and said, bro, don't you know the mere fact that you can get a pass interference should make you throw the ball deep more. Like, bro, you can get a pass interference. Sometimes you might just need to throw it up and just give them a chance. Know what I'm saying? Like, bro, look, it's two good things that can happen. You can either catch the ball. It's only one bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to take your odds, right?
Indeed.
No, it's three. It's out of 4 outcomes. You can either catch the ball, miss the ball, get a PI, or get an interception. You know what I'm saying? You got to. Yeah. I mean, you know what I mean. I'm talking about with the ball in the air. Yeah, with the ball in the air, you got 4 things that can happen, and one of them is, it just happens sometimes. And dudes can't even catch. So a lot of the time, bro, I'll throw that ball up and take my chances.
All right, so 2 things. First, the Notorious sent you a 5-piece, said Patrick Surtain for next year's first round. What's your thoughts? I know the Dallas Cowboys ain't going to do it.
We can have that conversation because, you a real one and you paid for it. But come on, bro. We know Jerry and them ain't moving like that. But, like, I would like it, but it's like, can we afford both of them here? I know you the numbers guy. If we was to do that, how brutal would it be for the cap hit next year? Because you already paying Trey top tier corner money.
I want y'all to also remember some things about.
He an all pro too, right?
He's an all pro, so he's not going
to
he want money. He gonna want more than Trey. Trey didn't reset the market.
Yeah, Trey was nice.
Yeah, Pat. Yeah, Pat don't know y'all. Pat won't his. Pat just got there.
He said Pat gonna treat you like a dude on the street. Like he don't know you like that.
Also, I want y'all to remember some other contracts that are brewing. CeeDee Lamb needs a contract. Micah Parsons is going to be up to bat. It's going to be his first year eligible to get a contract extension. You got to get a deal done with Dak Prescott unless you're going to let him play out the rest of his contract and not bring him back. Your boy Tyler Biadasz, you got to figure out if you're going to let him walk or give him a contract. So there's a bunch of moving parts. So to bring in another person that you got to pay is not likely for the Dallas Cowboys.
Do you think money should hold you back from like snatching people up though? Because we've seen other teams just say screw it. Like, bro, we ain't paying you. We'll give you your money, but you ain't finna mess my team up. When it get to that point? Like, I seen the Cowboys do it one time as a recent memory when they paid Romo and when they basically just had to. You know what I'm saying? Dak played so good that they just had to bite the bullet and just do it. Cause they paid Romo like what? Like 2 more seasons after that?
Something like that.
They still had a lot of dead money on that. But some teams, I admire teams that do that. Cause it's like, bro, you don't want money to be the reason that you just perpetually losing. Like at some point you gotta cut your losses. That's one of my biggest critiques of this team. Like, bro, know when to cut your losses. Like, don't let it play out a whole season before you realize that Michael Gallup can't be a number 1 receiver. Like the receiver by committee year. Like, don't let it play out a whole year or don't let it play out too long to where you mess yourself up in position and basically fumble a whole year. Don't let it be too long. If you see Michael Gallup ain't Michael Galloping, you know what I'm saying? If Gallup ain't galloping, you
Shit.
If Gallup ain't galloping, man, y'all need to go do something else, bro. Like, I don't care how much he make. Shout out to Brian Broaddus, bro. Because, you know, we give a lot of media people hell, but I seen him keep it real yesterday. He kept it 100% solid. He said, man, I don't care about your cap. Like, y'all might need to go look at that. He said, I don't care about your cap. All these other teams do it. We got a way to do it. They said we thought Philly was finna be in cap hell. Them boys paid everybody. And they ain't mess up nothing.
Finna pay some folks again.
So I don't want to hear nothing about your cap. Bro, we everybody else been doing it. It's about time for us to do it. I'm sick of this. Know what I'm saying? I'm sick of this. And I applaud him too, bro. Like, if you don't watch a lot of .com stuff, I want you to watch that one. Because Brian Broaddus was like, he even held accountability on himself. He said, man, I trust Will McClay them more than what I trust myself back in 25 years ago. He said, we messed some stuff up. Like, he kept it solid, bro. I couldn't help but mess with him on that. Cause you know, he held himself accountable for the Roy Williams and Joy Galloway. He was like, man, we screwed stuff up. He said, I trust Will McClay them more. He said Jerry need to be able to really like gamble with these guys because they know what they doing. He said, I trust them more than myself. Like, I said, okay, Brian keeping it real. Like, so shout out to him. I don't really do that much with media, but he kept it so solid, I had to give him his kudos on that one.
Hey, I feel you with that.
Yeah.
All right, so Frank Clark is off the market. He just signed with the Seahawks, a team that will be playing down the line.
Frank Clark, that's from when he with KC?
He was with KC. Then he went to the Broncos. He asked for his release from the Broncos because they ain't shit. And then he went and signed with a team that's actually competing for a playoff spot. So good for him.
Yeah. You got to know when to cut your losses, man. And I feel like, you know, if you, I don't care how much Gallup making, bro. If he's screwing up the game and making us, you know, holding us back or not letting us be our full self, screw that. Put his ass on the bench and put Jalen Tolbert there. Or go and get you another receiver. Like, we're not gonna care. Would y'all be mad about that?
What?
Would y'all be mad that we paying Gallup and the Cowboys just say tomorrow, okay, Gallup is not working. We know we gotta pay him, but we finna go get us somebody better. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, okay, at least y'all trying. Like, go get us a real receiver, and then you know what I'm saying? If that's what y'all do, y'all got to know when to say screw it. You got to know when the time to hold them and when to fold them. It's time to fold them. I ain't saying it is right this second, but you got to know when it is.
I mean, I feel you. But, you know, this is like the one. I'm not saying don't go out and add players, but like Pat Surtain really might be the one person that would be too expensive to bring in and re-sign. Now it depends if you gonna get him for like and not re-sign him. Let's say you want to go out there and trade for him, and you know you're not gonna re-sign him to a long-term deal. Just let him play out the rest of his rookie deal. No, that's a different conversation. But you know, like you really may not be able to afford this afford what he want, and then pay everybody else because you got CeeDee Lamb is also an All Pro, and you do have to pay him. So like there's other moves you could have made that weren't as expensive.
All Pro mean you top what in your position?
Sometimes
you're four, top 5,
at least top 4.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, like you was him.
Yeah,
like you was him at your position. So there's
and they definitely use that in negotiations too.
I mean, they use everything in negotiations.
yeah. They said on Madden, you weren't even a game changer. You didn't have the, you know what I'm saying.
You weren't even graded out in a 90%, boy. You were 75 on Madden.
Do you know your speed is 81 on Madden, sir? Like, cause I mean, you asking for top tier money, but you run an 81, bro. Come on, man.
He said you run an 81. I need at least a dude that run a 94. I'm sorry.
That kind of money, you got to be in the 90 percentile, bro. I'm sorry.
But like somebody like Derrick Henry would make sense for the Dallas Cowboys if they actually wanted to use him. Like there's some teams out here wholesaling stuff, right? Like listen, Kevin Byard is not the same Kevin Byard that made those All Pro selections, but he's a better player than what the Philadelphia Eagles had, right? So there are still moves the Dallas Cowboys could have made to bring somebody else in. You know what I'm saying? You could have brought in a Derrick Henry. You could have, brought in a James Conner. You could have brought in a Zach Ertz before they went on IR. You didn't have to wait before they got deactivated. There were plenty of moves Dallas Cowboys could have made and should still be trying to look to make.
I'm waiting on Brandon Cooks to really just blow up too, man. Because I'm blaming everything on Gallup because he's had targets. But I want to see Cooks be a more, what can I say, more involved in his offense for sure. Like maybe you just move Cooks up to the number 2 receiver and just
he should be number 2, but he
should be.
He should be number 2 receiver already. Because let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. On that play that Michael Gallup dropped, why was that not inversed? Why was Michael Gallup not the one running the corner route, and why was Brandon Cooks, who was the speed guy, not the one running the post route to the end zone? Right?
Cooks would have caught that too.
Why on these hot routes, or is Michael Gallup the hot read for the blitz and not CeeDee Lamb?
Man.
Why is CeeDee Lamb running clear outs for people and running pick plays for people? Right?
Because I understand it. Sometimes.
No, it happens way too often.
But what I'm saying is, if we know that CD's gonna demand a lot of attention, we gotta play off of that. You know what I'm saying? That's a counter move. We know that CD in motion gonna screw up a lot of people assignments. So they like, hey, you go over there. And if you trying to double them, that's 2 people screwing up. You know what I'm saying? And now they gotta follow CD. Now you opening up something else. So it sounds good in philosophy.
It sounds
but sometimes
good. It sounds good until you realize you're not even throwing the ball to CeeDee Lamb for that to matter.
Enough. Yeah.
Like this man got 42. I looked at this shit yesterday. Let's look at this again.
You remember I was pissed off. That's when I came with that campaign. Spam Lamb, bro. We need to spam CeeDee Lamb.
Hold on.
Let me show. Hashtag spam Lamb.
Like I know you touched on some people that got more targets than CeeDee Lamb. Let me show you just how many though have more targets than CeeDee Lamb.
It's a lot.
This is what gonna piss you off more than anything.
It pissed me off that Nakua, because he a rookie. He don't even demand this.
But I'm gonna say this: Nakua leads the league in targets, so he got more targets than everybody. So that's different. He got more targets than everybody.
But still, he walked out of college and demanded that many targets.
So let peep this out. Pookie Nakua.
That boy Pookie,
my boy Pookie Nakua, got 82 targets.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, man. There's too many.
I can't let you go with that.
Yes, you will. You have no choice.
Pookie
Nakua got 82 targets. Stephon Diggs got 78. AJ Brown 75. Tyreek Hill 74. Chase 73. Devontae Adams 71. It looks like this boy Amon-Ra St. Brown got 69. Chris Olave got 68. Michael Pittman got 65. Keenan Allen.
Wait a minute. Time out.
Hold on.
Do the Colts got anybody else on their team? Now that's the only way that can make sense, because ain't no way in hell Michael Pittman should have more targets than CeeDee Lamb, bro?
They got somebody else on their team. They just traded. They just drafted Josh Downs, who had 100-something yard game this last game. So
it ain't no excuse. That what you telling me?
But Michael Pittman, they number one, so he gonna get more targets.
I'm saying if he was the only person alive on their wide receiving core, that'll make sense. But come on, bro. Like, how does he got more targets than CD? And they don't even got a quarterback for real. They got a rookie.
Hey, let me also point something out to y'all. Keenan Allen, who plays in Hennythemoor offense, is top 10 in the NFL in targets. We were saying it was Hennythemoor. Like, dog. Like, I don't even know at this point. What's up with your Candy? What's up with your Michael Eitry? What's up with your Confident Cowboy fan? What's up with y'all? Salute to my boy Michael Nelson too for the raffle entry. Thank you for the love and support.
Shout out to the Notorious with another $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says McCarthy's vanilla offense play calling is hurting Dak and the receivers. Yeah, Big Mike got to get a little creativity on there, man.
I didn't even see this one.
Little creative.
My bad, Ken folk. I wasn't even looking at the screen right here. Hey, I'm glad you were paying attention though, landlord.
Yes, sir. Pookie is wild. I'm calling him Pookie all game. 6'8", boy. That's his name, bro. But that's too trill though. Like that's out the hood. Like he like my homeboy or something with Pookie.
Pookie the cool hard though.
Pookie hard though.
Pookie the cool hard though. Hey,
that's hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't came with one dead.
Hey, you know that shit hard, man.
That's hard.
Hey, holla at me, the cool. You know we gonna do some branding, man. We gonna do some branding.
All right, that's that boy Pookie.
All right, so let's go down this list, man, because there's a bunch of folks. Hollywood Brown got 60. Adam Thielen got 59. TJ Hawkinson, a tight end, got 59. Travis Kelce got 59.
Tight end got more than CD, bro.
Jacoby Myers got 56.
But Minnesota is throwing the ball all over the turf, though.
Man, hold on. This is the Las Vegas Raiders. This man is the number 2 wide receiver playing with Devontae Adams and got more targets than CeeDee Lamb. But let's continue. Christian Kirk got 55. Garrett Wilson got 55 while playing.
Time out. This is counting their extra game over us, though, right?
Some of these boys only played 6 games. Some of these boys were on buys too. Jamar Chase was on a buy, got 73. Adam Thielen was on a buy and got 59.
Ah, man.
Keenan Allen has played less games. Well, he just played the same. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Pookie got me weak though, and then everybody keep typing, and then they gotta chill out.
Hey, man, Pookie Nakua is hard, dog.
Oh shit, that's hilarious, dog. We gonna do a trivia question tomorrow. Who is Pookie?
What's up with you,
y'all remember who Pookie is?
Neil, what's up with you, my boy? He said he slapped a 31 Rams fan before sliding in. I'm surprised you found that many.
That boy Pookie, you can't leave Pookie in the house by himself.
He said, how much for that one rib?
Pookie the type, you know Pookie that dude, when you walk out the room, you got to tell him to clap his hands. Like, don't stop clapping, because you just don't trust, you know.
Man, Pookie be done fucked your life up, man.
Pookie be done took your whole living room suit by the time you go in the kitchen.
Oh man, he can't listen. Only reason he ain't take the TV, it was too wide, man. He gonna come back. The TV not even on the entertainment system no more. Entertainment system gone. TV on the ground.
He ain't stopped clapping for nothing but a second. Next time you know, your whole got living room suit out of here. That boy that bad.
You walk outside, your car on cinder blocks.
Man, y'all crazy with that Pookie.
He would plot on them 40s you were riding on, dog.
That's legendary right now.
All right, man. Where were we? Christian Kirk, Garrett Wilson, Zay Flowers, Michael Thomas, Justin Jefferson, who has not played in 2 weeks. Terry McLaurin.
Hold on. How many did Justin Jefferson
got? He got 53. He got 11
this
more.
Man ain't even played in 2 weeks, man.
Let me continue before you.
Time out, because look, we sat up here, I just admitted this yesterday. So hey, all the Kellen Moore apologists, hey, this y'all day. We blame Kellen Moore. I keep it real, bro. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be right. I gotta tell the truth. That's the way I move. Bro, we blame the hell out of Kellen. I blame the hell out of Kellen Moore.
I did
I
too.
said Kellen is doing this. Now, the same things are happening. This gotta be the front office. It gotta be Jerry and them.
Listen, it's either front office or it's Dak Prescott. I'm gonna give him Dak Prescott the benefit of the doubt because I've seen him and CeeDee Lamb put in an all-pro performance. I seen him get Amari Cooper paid. I seen him throw the shit out the ball to folks. So I'm trying to give Dak Prescott the benefit of the doubt as well. But at the same time, you are throwing the football.
Yeah.
So
and then you up here spamming the Michael Gallup. Man, every time he threw the ball to Gallup, I was mad. And y'all know I like Michael Gallup. But it was like, it's not working, bro. You know, like them horror movies. You be trying to talk to the screen so they can hear you, but they never hear you.
Of course
you be telling Dak, it's not working, Dak, stop. Throw it to him. Throw it to somebody else. Dak just don't hear you, bro. That's what it was with him throwing the ball to Michael Gallup, bro. Like, I was begging him to stop throwing the ball to him.
That and the fact that they need to stop drawing up where Michael, like I said earlier, like Michael Gallup needs not be the primary guy on these routes.
True.
Like he was like, listen, like I understand we want him to throw to CeeDee Lamb more, but if CeeDee Lamb is out of the progression, if CeeDee Lamb is not the hot when you get in blitz, and CeeDee Lamb is on the backside of the play and not play side running routes, like there's only so much Dak Prescott can do in those situations to get him the ball. So it's on Dak to get him the ball, but it's also on them to throw the ball. It's also on them to scheme up shit for CeeDee Lamb. It's also on them to scheme up shit. There never should be a game where CeeDee Lamb is running more clear outs for folks and shit like that than being
targets and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lunacy right now. That's crazy. But yeah, that gotta be something that we improve on. I'm sure Mike, Dak, and Brian Schottenheimer, they sat down and looked at some of the same stuff that we talking about. Now, we don't see no improvements over the bye week. Now we need to be cussing people out. Because we know what we need to improve on. Turpin needs to be more involved. Every time he get the ball, he did something right.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this is not a good example for the kids? Look, that's how I tell my kids. Like, hey, if you keep doing good, you're gonna get more opportunities, right? Like that's the best thing you can do. That's the fairest it can be. Without politics, if you did good, you will get more opportunities until you become a starter. Turpin been doing good. He had a fumble, but it didn't go nowhere. Like, we got it back.
He got multiple touchdowns. He got a rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, hella explosive plays. So
this does not take rocket science. If it was working, like, common sense would be like, oh, that worked with him. But wait till you see what I draw up next week for him. And then we're going to do it a little more. We're going to do what we did more, right? Is this not strategy right here? They look at what they did that worked. They like, okay, we're going to do that more because it cooked. And we're going to do that more because it cooked. Then I'm going to work on more stuff to implement next week. And variations off of what we just showed you. This is common sense stuff, bro. Just get a man more opportunities, man. And I was one of the people who was saying Turpin might not even make this team. So this ain't like me. I've been standing on Turpin all this time. Nah, I'm not trying to get no cool points off of it. I'm just being honest. Turpin is cooking. He's doing good. Get his man some opportunities. Like, give him more.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. But yeah, man, I do have to depart though.
Me too.
Yeah,
I ain't even noticed it was this late. It was such a good conversation going.
Man, fantastic conversation. But we'll have to spin the block and come back on here at a later date so we can elaborate on this a little bit more.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Michael Nelson with the cash out too, man. I ain't even see it, but I appreciate you, sir.
Indeed, man. But hey, thank y'all all for showing love, supporting the liquor store, supporting the trap. Landlord, let them know next time you going live, my boy.
Today is Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thursday, I believe. I'm not sure, but I think so. But tomorrow I should be live at 11 Central Time, my normal time. I had some little issues, things going on today, so it kind of screwed me over. But I still wanted to make sure I gave y'all some of this good old Cowboys content. So I appreciate everybody supporting me and following my work. So I appreciate y'all.
And we're real quick, Action Pal, if I'm not mistaken, Simi went to the Chargers, right? I know he went to the
Yeah,
Chargers.
he did. He did.
Yeah, so he already shared the information. It didn't help him.
It didn't help him at all.
Yeah, and it's your boy Hennythemoor reporting live from the liquor store. I'll be back tonight, probably about 6. Matter of fact, I know I'll be back tonight about 6:15. So, we'll be opening up the doors of the liquor store, getting drunk on the content. And we're gonna rock out for a little bit, man. But I appreciate all of y'all for the support. But I'm out.
Let's go.
Let's go.